Good morning, my dear students of 8th standard. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 4 of CIVICS, that is United Nations. My dear students, Second World War was started in 1939 and it ended in 1945. So it was the tremendous war which caused lot of deaths and destruction. And after the World War II, the victorious countries like America, Russia, and Britain, they thought that there should be an organization which would prevent the future war. So, in order to prevent the future war, they formed an organization and give name to that organization is United Nations Organization. It was formed on 24th October 1945. When it was formed, it had 51 country its member. At present, it had 193 its member country, and the last member country which joined United Nations is South Sudan. So India was one of the original member. That is why it is known as founding father or the founding member of the UN. So UN was formed to maintain international peace and security in the world because the two world war which held in the world caused lot of deaths and destruction to the world. So now we will talk about the aims and objectives of the UN. The main aim of the United Nations is to maintain international peace and security in the world. Second is to save the succeeding generations from the scourge of war. Then third is to reaffirm faith in fundamental human rights. Then to develop friendly relation among the nations. To cooperate in solving international problems. To act as a common platform for harmonizing activities of the various nations for the attainment of aforesaid activities. So it had certain principle laid down, and the first principle is all the member states will solve their mutual problem through peaceful means. No state will use force in solving their mutual problems. All member states shall be morally bound to offer unconditional services. The member of UN shall see that even the non-member states work for the peace and security of the world. The basis of the organization shall be equality of all its members, and no member state shall interfere in the internal affair of other countries. So these are some principles which all the countries of or all the members of United Nations follow. Now we will have some facts about the UN, and that is membership of the UN. All peace-loving nations are the member of the UN, and if anybody want to be the member, that country must be peace-loving. Then we will talk about the official languages. It has English, French, Russian, Chinese, Arabic, and Spanish as an official language, but usually English and French are most commonly used languages. Finance of the UN. UNO is financed by the contribution made by its own member states. The amount is determined by the General Assembly on the recommendation of its committees on the contribution. The headquarters of the UN is in New York. Its flag consists of world map with two bent olive branches. Now we have certain agencies of the UN and certain organs of the UN, and there are principal organs of UN, and the first is General Assembly. It is also known as the Parliament of the UN. It consists of all the member states as its member. Every member country send 5 delegates to General Assembly, and when vote falls, only 5 from the member cast their vote. The session of the General Assembly held in every September regularly every year. Now we will talk about the functions of the General Assembly. It supervises the work of other organs, admit new member to UNO, appoint General Secretary of the UNO, elect 10 non-permanent member to Security Council. These are some functions of the General Assembly. Now we will talk about Security Council. As it is clear from the name that the main function of the Security Council is to maintain international peace and security in the world. Security Council has total 15 members. Out of 15, 5 are the permanent member, and they are USA, UK, France, China and Russia. Remaining 10 members are appointed for the period of 2 years. The 5 permanent member has a negative vote, and that negative vote is known as veto power. The function of the Security Council is to maintain international peace and security. Then it can ask the fighting state to resolve their differences bilaterally. It suggests mediation in the matters. The Security Council may impose economic sanction against the aggressive states. Besides this, it also recommends admission of the new members. It recommends the name of the person for the appointment of Secretary General of the UN. It elects the judges of International Court of Justice. It can ask the cancellation of the membership of state. It recommends to call the meeting of General Assembly in emergency.